Sonic High School, Chapter 1. Sonic woke up and looked at the clock. 7 o'clock, it said, and Sonic screamed.
I am late for school! I have to go now!
Said Sonic, jumping out of bed. Sonic put on his clothes really fast and ran out of his room because he is fast.
No time for breakfast!
Said Sonic as he ran past Sonic's mom.
You will regret this!
Said Sonic's mom, leering at him from the kitchen stove, wearing aprons and oven mitts on her hands. Sonic did not care. He was late! Sonic ran outside and ran to the bus stop where people were getting on the bus.
Tails! Knuckles! Wait for me!
Said Sonic as he ran towards the bus.
Hey Knuckles, it's Sonic.
Said Tails to Knuckles at the bus.
He is late.
Said Knuckles to Tails before getting on the bus. Sonic ran so fast to the bus and he got on the bus after Tails.
Just in time!
Said Sonic, huffing and puffing like he was doing the Cupid Shuffle for the first time. Sonic sat down next to Tails, and Knuckles sat behind him, taking up both seats.
I'm so bad.
Said Knuckles, laughing because he sat where two people could sit. Knuckles did this every day, and no one bothered him. But they all knew it was against the rules of both man and God. The bus started and drove at the school and parked, and they got out.
We're at school now.
Said Tails.
It's time to go to class.
Sonic was also at school, so he went to his first class of the day, English class. Sonic did not like English very much, but he did not like any class very much that was not about running and going fast, which is what Sonic does best. Sonic got to class and sat down in the seat. "It is Journal Bay," said Sonic's English teacher, Mrs. Lesson. Mrs. Lesson was tall and white with gray hair, not pretty. "Take out your journals and put them in a pile, and I will read one of your entries to class." Sonic took out his blue journal and ran to the front quickly and put his journal on the desk and ran back to his desk, all with his head down, not talking or looking at anyone. Sonic was so fast that he did it first. Everyone else did it afterwards and slower. Mrs. Lesson grabbed a journal from the pile, and Sonic knew it was his because it looked just like Sonic's journal. Sonic knew this because he had written in it many times, and it was crazy. Mrs. Lesson opened to a totally random page, and it was the worst page she could pick. She began to read, "Dear Journal, I called the doctor today about a problem. I have a problem with my balls. They are itchy, and it is difficult to sit still with them because they are so itchy. I have to back up against stucco surfaces and rub up and down on them to relieve the itchiness. No creams have worked. Creams only make my ball sweat smell like the breath of the thoroughbred, and I think Amy, my girlfriend, noticed. I hope my doctor calls. Love, Sonic."
Oh no, stop reading!
Said Sonic, but he reacted too late because it was already read, all of it. Everyone in the class laughed, and Sonic felt like an idiot asshole because now everyone knows about all his ball problems. Sonic felt his rage build up inside of him like a pool of lava in a volcano.
Stop laughing at me! Don't tell anyone!
Shouted Sonic, but everyone was laughing so loud that they did not hear him, and Sonic was just so embarrassed and mad and sad, but more embarrassed, so he ran out of class fast. Sonic ran to his locker and opened it and screamed into it. He screamed,
This sucks!
and curse words too.
What is the problem?
Said Tails.
Are you mad?
Said Tails. Sonic was mad, so he nodded.
You should tell everyone that it is okay to have problems with your balls, and that they probably have problems that they do not want everyone to know about too, so stop laughing at me.
Sonic thought Tails was right because Tails was smart. Knuckles was there too, so he said,
Sonic, what's this? I heard about you having problems with your penis.
Sonic was so mad again, so he punched Knuckles and ran away quick. Where Sonic ran to was his next class. It is now second period, so it was okay. And that class was history class. Sonic did not care about history class.
Hey Amy!
Said Sonic.
Check me out!
And Sonic did a dance move.
Wow, cool, let's kiss!
Said Amy, and Sonic and Amy kissed right there in the class, and some of the other people in class watched, but the teacher wasn't there yet, so they didn't get in trouble, and who was going to tell Sonic he can't kiss his girlfriend in class? Amy kissed Sonic so hard that he was thinking, let's
have sex!
Okay. But he didn't say it because the teacher would show up by the time they started to have sex in history class. Sonic kissed back really hard, and it was sexy to everyone. The teacher arrived and they did class, but Sonic just looked at Amy the whole time, who was sitting next to Rouge. Amy and Rouge talked, and they looked at Sonic sometimes and laughed, and Sonic thought Amy was telling her about how awesome Sonic kissed her, but it was not. Rouge was telling Amy about Sonic gay ball problems, and Amy was Sonic's girlfriend, but she thought it was the funniest thing ever. Class ended, and Sonic went to Amy quick and did not stop on the way.
Hey Amy, why do you go telling Rouge about how hard we kiss, smiley face?
Said Sonic with a smile on his face. And that meant that he did not care that Amy did this and really wanted her to because it made him look cooler.
Actually, Rouge was telling me about the problems you have with your balls and penis and butthole that everyone found out about in your English class.
Wow. Sonic was surprised, and he did not know what to say.
Sonic High School, Chapter 2.
The rest of the day for Sonic was awful. So bad it was that Sonic went home and went right to the bathroom and took a big poop. It was a mad poop because it went out fast. It shooted out of his butthole so fast that it was like a gun shooting. His poop stunk so much that even the neighbors could smell it, and they all had a meeting that night about what to do about it. And they decided that they would just put fans on outside, and if it really started to smell again, they would do something. So Sonic pooped and went up to his room and shouted into his pillow.
I hate everything.
Sonic shouted loud and he heard a knock at his door.
What is wrong, Sonic?
Asked Sonic's mom.
Nothing, said Sonic.
Said Sonic.
Okay, just keep it down because I am trying to watch the TV.
Said Sonic's mom to Sonic and left without saying anything else. Sonic was in his room still, so he looked out the window and saw Tails flying there with his flying tails.
Sonic, are you okay?
Asked Tails.
I was worried about you, Sonic.
Sonic was less mad because Tails was always nice and smart and didn't care that Sonic left his porns around the room, and so he could think about kissing and having sex on Amy when he wasn't with Amy.
Please be happy.
Said Tails.
Are you there?
Sonic went to the window and opened the window. Sonic grabbed Tails and put him on the bed because Sonic is strong too.
This day was the worst.
Said Sonic.
Everyone thinks I'm a gay loser, all because I gave them my journal.
Sonic cried a little, and Tails put his hand under his face to catch his tears. Tears can stain the carpet. Tails hugged Sonic and said,
I am always here for you. The prom is tonight also.
Wow, I forgot!
Said Sonic. Sonic ran to his closet fast and pulled out his prom uniform. It's a tuxedo. And put it on faster.
Is our limo here yet, Tails?
Said Sonic while looking at Tails.
Yes.
Said Tails right back.
Let's go!
And Sonic went outside with Tails, who was also in prom clothing, and they went outside and got in the limo.
The limo is broken.
Said the limo driver, who looked like a person but darker color. Sonic and Tails got out of the limo and asked the limo driver if they could fix it.
Nope, the limo is broken eternally.
Said the limo driver. Sonic grabbed Tails' hand and said,
Let's go!
and ran all the way to the prom, which was on an island called Ghost Island.
This place is scary.
Said Tails. Ghost Island was really scary. It was shaped like a skull and everything looked like it was dead. Sonic looked at Tails.
Yeah, it is!
Said Sonic.
Why would you put the prom on this island?
Said Tails.
I don't see anyone else from the school here.
Tails and Sonic were both worried about it all. Sonic and Tails walked forward and there was a haunted house. Sonic and Tails went into the haunted house and it was spooky. Sonic saw a ghost and Tails saw a mummy. There was a man laughing. Sonic and Tails, now you are both here and fallen right into my trap, said the man laughing. The man looked like a fat, immature gay. It was Eggman.
Eggman, why you're here?
Asked Sonic and shouted at Eggman.
Are you here for the Chaos Emeralds?
Sonic shook his fists at Eggman and Tails ran at him, but what an idiot he was because a cage fell down from top of the sky and trapped Tails. You are doomed now, said Eggman. Welcome to a graveyard of you. Sonic was shocked, but did not run forward because he did not want to get caught too. But what if Eggman did not have another cage? Sonic did not know, so he went to the side into a different room. This room was smaller and had carpets and wallpaper. It was still scary though. Sonic said,
I need to find a way out and save Tails!
and he walked into a door that was on the next wall.
Next thing!
Said Sonic, and he came out of the room into the same room he was in.
This is a haunted house, so you always come back to the same place.
Said Sonic, thinking of a famous saying he saw once on the wall of Walgreens where it was written, Eggman laughed and pointed at Sonic. I kissed Amy, and now you can never date her again because I'm going to do sex to her.